At 12 a.m. in the morning, the spirit of this woman leaves his body when she was sleeping with her husband in bed, then taken to a certain place where she meets up with the cult of women in the underworld who are led by a queen goddess. They are all widows who sacrificed their husbands for power and freedom. The first ritual as a newbie is to kill your husband, then you're a legal member. This time a new lady had joined whose husband was called by the queen goddess as she raised her hand and a horn formed containing a magical portion. When the spirit of the man reached, she commanded the wife to feed him with a magical portion, which she did, and the man drank it. Then his spirit returned back to his body as they all insanely laughed out loud. The next day we see her husband walking on the road, but suddenly he starts to feel a sharp pain in his tummy, making him unable to go further, but only to fall down with blood coming out of his mouth as he held his throat, then died. Two men passing by saw a man lying down, and when they came near him they recognized his face and touched him to find out whether he is alive, but he wasn't, and they quickly ran to his house, informing his son and wife, who anxiously ran to meet him. They tried to wake him up, but he was already a corpse. It was a terrible day in the family, seeing the two weeping while being comforted by their friends, but surprisingly after a few days, the widow meets up with her cult, who happily congratulated her for accomplishing her initial and qualification ritual into the gang, where most of them promised her that she won't regret for making such a decision to join them.